like to welcome everyone to the second game of the Waterloo Ravens between the Waterloo Ravens and the Windy City Storm. And we are off. Face-off won by the Ravens. Now carries the puck in. Puck is loose. Shot taken. Goes wide. Romp retrieves the puck, passes it over. Battle for it at the boards. Puck is frozen as the puck is stuck underneath a bunch of the players. Starting a net for the City Storm, for Windy City Storm, is number 50. Pardon me about the name pronunciation. And in net for the Waterloo Ravens is number 39, Danica Avalon. Shot just wide of the net as the Storm are able to pick up the puck and clear it out of their zone. Play is stopped for offside. Face-off won by the Ravens by Isla McCooper. This puck is in the Raven zone. Balfour in the left corner. Dolly picks it up and now passes it over. Breakaway opportunity for our Rom. Scores! Alexa Tout with a breakaway, and she's able to put the Ravens on the board early. It's 1-0 Ravens. Alexa Tout carries the puck to the offensive line and shoots it before slipping all over. Face-off won by the Storm. Puck shot into the Raven zone. Balfour behind the net as the Ravens retrieve it. Tout with the puck, passes it over, shot, saved by the goaltender. Smackow. Pardon me if I'm not saying the name correctly. Line change has been made. Gustafson to take a face-off. Face-off won by the Ravens. Puck is behind the net. Balfour at the boards. Puck hits Collins. Race for it with the captain, Weiss, picking it up. Shoots against the boards, looking for a teammate. As there's a race for it into the Storm zone. Puck is picked up by the Storm, but they are unable to clear it. Here's Collins, shot, scores! Grace Collins makes it 2-0 Ravens against the Windy City Storm. Face-off won by the Ravens as they've had a very hard start to this game so far. Here's Romp, shoots, scores! Emma McCoubry tips it in, and it's 3-0 for the Windy City Storm. What a pass by Davies, who gives it to McCoubry for the tip-in. Romp will take off the face-off. Face-off won by the Ravens. Here's Romp. Skates with it to the left side of the board. Looks for help. Doesn't get through. Romp with the puck again. Romp gets it to Sauvé. Sauvé tries to keep it in play but isn't able to. Puck is now back in the Raven zone. Passed over to Emma McCoubry. McCoubry takes the shot. Blocker save and it goes out of play. Isla McCoubry will take the face-off. Face-off won by the Storm, but retrieved by the Ravens. Shot on goal, save. Rebound goes wide. Golly, unable to keep it in as the Ravens retrieve to grab the puck in their zone. Bit of a hit from the Storm player. Now Balfour on the left corner. The boards. Storm trying to get it, and they do. Here's the pass, and it goes wide. Puck is out of zone. Isla McCoubry now has the puck. Isla McCoubry, top player in North America for graduating class 2029. Now to slot. Shot saved by the goalie. And the puck is cleared out, but it'll be icing call against the Storm. Gustafson to take the face off. Face-off won by the Ravens. Collins to Walkie to Romp. Balfour at the boards now. Centering pass goes unable to find an opening, and now here's the captain Weiss. She tries to make a pass, but it goes wide. Still kept alive by the Ravens. Here's Weiss. She takes the shot, saved by the goalie. It's McKell. When the Storm go through a line change, Gustafson to take the face-off. Face-off won by the Ravens, with Weiss keeping it in play. Weiss to Collins. Takes a shot that goes wide. Storm are able to clear it, but are unable to reach it as the puck is back in the Raven zone. Collins will shoot through the boards. Now it's been cleared by the Ravens. Walkie decides to leave the puck to get a line change in. Storm back with the puck in their zone. Back in possession by the Ravens. Here's Romp. Now to Sauvé, who shoots it in, looking for help. Now here's McCoubry, who scored the recent goal for the Ravens. Now on to Sauvé. Sauvé takes the shot, deflected wide. A deflection opportunity from Emma McCoubry goes wide. Balfour now in the right corner. Storm are able to retrieve the puck. Shoots against the boards, and they're able to finally clear it. as the team makes a change with McCoubry coming in hot, takes the shot, and that's saved by the goaltender, Smakel. 8:22 left in the period. Centering pass, here's a shot, scores! The assistant captain, Maya Slot, puts the Ravens on the board, and it's 4-0 Ravens. McCoubry and Tao to pick up assist on the goal. Face-off won by the Ravens as they are in hot. Puck is kept in play by Golly. Now here's McCoubry. McCoubry with the shot. That's saved by the goalie. Battle for it now in the corner. Puck is loose. Storm are able to make it out. Trip on the play, and there'll be a penalty against the Storm. And the Ravens will get the first power play of the game. Face-off won by the Ravens. Martin passes it to Golly. Now it's back to Martin. Martin in, shoots, which goes wide. Now here's Golly. Centering pass. Now it's to Martin. Martin in, takes a shot that gets deflected wide.
Releasing penalty number 5, Maryland Weaver, 2 minutes for tripping. Penalty 7-3.
So the penalty is to number 5, Marion Weaver, for tripping. Puck still in the Storm zone. Golly takes a slapper, goes wide, saved by the goaltender. Rebound. Battle for it now at the corner. Now here's Wiest. She gets it to Gustafson, who's just able to keep it in the zone. Centering pass goes wide. Ravens looking to get on the board again. 6:18 left in the period. 40 seconds left in the power play. Golly. Centering pass. Puck is stopped. Now here is Davies. Now the puck is still in play. McCoubry. Here's Collins. Collins shoots and it goes wide. Kept in alive by Davies. Davies takes the shot that goes wide. Puck finally gets out of play as the penalty expires. And the player was looking for an opportunity to get a breakaway chance, but just missed it, unfortunately. Back to 5-on-5 with 5:21 left in the period. Here's Collins. Collins to McCoubry. McCoubry shoots. That shot is blocked. And I think we have a penalty on the play, and it's going to go against the Ravens, so the Storm will get their first power play in this game. And it's against number 14, McCoubry. Face-off won by the Ravens. Storm looking to get on the board during this power play. Nine has the shot blocked. Ravens pick it up and they're able to clear it with a breakaway opportunity. Slot just unable to get past the defenseman as they're looking to get back into the Raven zone. So the penalty will be for interference as there's 1:25 left in the power play and play is stopped. Face-off won by the Ravens. Still in their zone. Puck just gets out of the zone after Tout makes a backhander, and there's a race for it from number being held in by McCoubrey. McCoubrey shoots it in. Tout will retrieve it as they Ravens are killing this power play with 51 seconds left in this power play for the Storm. McCoubrey has it. Alan McCoubrey skates with it. Back to McCoubrey. McCoubrey shoots it wide, and the puck is back in the Raven zone as they go to retrieve it. The Storm go through a line change. Here's Tout. Tout gets a pass. Here's McCoubrey. McCoubrey just isn't able to get past defense. 18 seconds left in the power play. Puck is cleared out by a net. Penalty is about to expire as the Storm just aren't able to get in. Here's McCoubrey. McCoubrey almost had an opportunity to go on a breakaway, but the puck is still the Ravens. They shoot, scores! Julia Annette gets the Ravens on the board, and it's 5-0 Ravens. Heffernan to take the face-off. Heffernan wins the face-off. Ravens with the puck now. Annette gets it to Heffernan. Bow forward now. Walking. Gets it to Weiss. Goal has been assisted by captain Olivia Weiss as the puck rolls all the way to the Raven zone, but it's an icing call against the Storm. Face-off win by the Storm. Bow forward now. Weiss gives it to Collins. Collins holds on to it. Collins unable to clear it as Averill, the goalie, passes it to the captain. Ravens clear it, and now the puck is in possession by Annette. Annette looking for help as the team did a line change. Storm are able to retrieve it, and they're able to get out of the zone, and they now have a 3-on-3. Here's a shot saved by Averill. Centering pass, puck deflected out of play. 1:38 left in the period. Scores 5-0 for the Ravens. Face-off won by the Ravens. Here it goes. Davies, who shoots it in. McCoubry picks it up. Back to Davies. Davies being pinned in. Keeps the puck and now has it to McCoubry, who tries to find Rom. Puck is picked up by the goaltender, Smelkel. Ravens win the face-off as Rayfield backhands it to keep it in the Storm zone. Battle for it now. Trip as the Storm are able to take it out back into the Raven zone, but the Ravens take back possession of it. Less than a minute left in the first period. Storm just aren't able to keep it in as the puck is now in the Storm zone with Rom putting pressure. Here's Sauvé. Just isn't able to keep it as the puck is back in possession, but McCoubry picks it up. McCoubry takes the shot, she shoots it wide. Now here's Golly. Flings it towards her teammate, Rayfield. McCoubry skates with it. McCoubry just isn't able to get a shot as time expires for the first period. And we will go on break. With the score, we will go for a short timeout, with the score being 5-0 Ravens. Face-off taken by McCoubry, and it's won by the Ravens as they battle for it now. Rayfield has it, looks, takes a shot, that deflects wide. Storm putting pressure as they clear it. Ravens back in possession of the puck, or no, the Storm have it. It's under someone's skate. Now here comes Rayfield. Rayfield looks, centering pass, that goes wide. Ravens unable to keep it in as the Storm now have possession of it. Storm decide to shoot in and get a line change. Reese gives it to McCoubry. McCoubry looks, skates, trying to get past the players, scores! What a goal by Isla McCoubry. And the Ravens now lead 6-0 over the Windy City Storm. Face off one. Collins picks up the puck now. Breakaway opportunity as Romp is skating hot. She shoots and that goes wide. Shot goes wide. Collins keeps it in. Collins backhands her pass. Here's a slap shot. Collins gets it to the captain, Weiss. Saved by the goaltender. Gustafson to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Storm, but the Ravens retrieve it. Puck is shot in behind the Ravens net. Now here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. In shot, that's shot wide. Storm pick it up. Number 12 has it now, but it's taken back by the Ravens. Here's Emma McCoubry. She's got one goal on the board already. Puck is taken back by the Storm. They hit it on the boards, but it's going to be an icing call against the Storm. Face-off is won by the Storm. With someone obtaining the face-off. Puck just gets out of the Storm zone, but is kept in possession by Davies. Davies goes in. Centering pass intercepted by the Storm. Storm now skating with it. Puck is picked off. Play is stopped for offside, I believe. Romp to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Storm, but the puck goes out of play. Face-off won by the Ravens. Davies backhands it pass, and now the Ravens are back in the Storm zone, looking to add on to the score sheet. Here's Romp. And Davies, puck is unable to keep it in. Now here's Romp. Puck is cleared into the Raven zone, but it's icing call against the Storm. 11:11 left in the second period. Score is 6-0 Ravens. Isla McCoubry to take the face-off. Face-off will be taken by Carolyn Cabela. Face-off is won by the Storm. Puck is kept alive by the Ravens. Battle for now in the left corner. Play is stopped, and I believe we have a penalty, and it's gonna go to Golly. 2 minutes, and the Storm will once again go on the power play. Face-off won by the Ravens. Olivia Weiss clears the puck with Alan McCoubry racing after it. McCoubry gets the puck, skates with it, decides to bring it back towards the Raven zone as they look to hold on to the puck to kill this penalty. Shot into the Storm zone. Penalty has for body checking. As Rayfield slot backs it, sends it in as the Storm retrieve it in their zone. Puck is intercepted by Waukee, who shoots it back into the Storm zone. Exactly 1 minute left into the power play. Ravens in possession of it. Tout barrels forward now at the boards. Now here's Rayfield. Battle forward behind the net with the Ravens picking it up. Rayfield will now pick up the puck. Rayfield. Puck is now in possession by Storm as they are able to pick it up as there's under 10 seconds left in the power play. Shot taken with 2 seconds left, and it's saved by Avril. Face-off is won by the Storm. Puck is taken wide and picked up. Penalty has expired, 5-on-5 with 8:42 left in the period. As the Ravens take back possession of the puck. Centering pass, here's a shot. It's stopped by Zara Smentel. Storm now in possession of it, being pressured by the Ravens. Here's Martin. Martin skates with it. Still in possession of it, fans on it. Puck now in the corner with the Storm picking it up. Now loop pass. In on goal, shot blocked. Puck is picked up by the Ravens. Balfour now on the left side. Here's Collins. Collins with the puck. Shot is blocked. Shot from Davies. Puck is kept in play by the Ravens. Here's a shot, scores. Madeline Davies puts the Ravens on the board. And it is 7-0 for the Ravens. Face-off won by the Ravens. Penalty coming up against the Storm as the Ravens still have possession of it, but the puck has been touched now. And the Ravens will go on the power play for the second time. And there'll be a penalty against number 5, Maureen Weaver. Aaron Weaver. Romp to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Ravens. Here's Weiss, takes a shot. That deflects wide. Storm possession of it. Still in play as Collins retrieves the puck. Now here's Weiss. Gets it to Collins. Collins deflected as she was looking for Davies. Out of the zone now. Collins gets it to the captain, Weiss. Back to Collins. Collins gets it to Davies. Davies gets it to McCoopy. Back to Davies. Shot is blocked as the power play is for a penalty on roughing. Here's Weiss, she shoots it wide. Now Romp with the puck. Shot is saved by Zara. McCoubry to take the face-off. Face-off is won by McCoubry. Shot blocked. A great opportunity from Sauvé is intercepted, and there's a battle now mid-ice. Rayfield is able to retrieve it. Slot holds on to it. Looking for an opening. Slot skates around everyone. Now to Rayfield. Rayfield looks for help. Takes a shot. The puck is stopped by Zara. My apologies. I wasn't sure if that went in or not. I always blow a whistle every time a goal gets scored. Face-off is won by the Storm, but is retrieved by the Ravens. Rayfield looking for Slot. Slot just isn't able to keep it in as the Ravens now have it. The power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Tout pushing on the boards. The Storm are able to retrieve the puck. Martin picks up the puck, gets it to Slot. Slot finds McCoubry. McCoubry gets it back to Slot. Slot back to Isla McCoubry. McCoubry to Slot. Takes a shot. The rebound is wide. Slap shot attempt by Golly. It was stopped by Zara. McCoubry almost tries to get past all the Storm players, but isn't able to. Here's Golly with a backhander shot. Save. Storm finally take back possession of the puck and are able to get past the line, but Martin picks up the puck. Here comes Martin. Just isn't able to hold on to it. And now there's a net. A net. Gets it to Heffernan. Heffernan. Back to Martin. Martin. Now it's Balfour behind the boards. Icing call against the Storm with 3:32 left in the period. 7-0 Ravens. Face-off is won by the Storm. Puck is still in possession by the Ravens. Collins gets it to Weiss. Weiss takes a shot that is blocked. net. Now to Collins. Collins. Centering pass just goes wide after being tipped by Sauvé. Puck still in the zone. Heffernan takes a shot that's moved wide by Zara. Gustafson is able to keep it in. Here's Gustafson. She takes a shot. It's stopped by Zara. Face-off is won by the Storm. Clear out of the Storm zone and into the Raven zone. Puck is now in possession of the Ravens with Romp picking it up. Romp will hold on to it. The puck is now in the right corner. Davies keeps it in, gets it to Romp. Romp. Looking for help. Puck stays in the zone. Here's McCoubry. Backhander stopped by Zara. Here's a shot by McCoubry, stopped by Zara. Alan McCoubry to take the face-off. Face-off is won by McCoubry. McCoubry with the puck now. Gets it, passes it behind the net. Here's Raleigh. She takes a shot that goes wide. Kept in play by Martin. Foul forward now with the boards, with the Ravens holding on to it. Storm back in possession of it. Looking to clear it, they finally do. Race for it now. And it's an icing call against the Storm. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Face-off is won by the Ravens. Shot is taken wide. Now here's Slot. Slot holds it in. Less than a minute left. Score is 7-0 Ravens. Here's McCoubry. McCoubry gets a pass, takes a shot, and is stopped by Zara. McCoubry with a great pass to Slot, almost puts the Ravens on the board again. McCoubry to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Storm. Puck still in possession by the Ravens. Puck is shot wide. Martin with the shot. Now that goes wide. Raleigh keeps it in play. McCoubry still has it. She takes a shot, and time expires just before the rebound can be retrieved. 7-0 after 2 as the team will go for intermission. You're watching Ravens hockey on YouTube. Welcome back. Third period to start shortly. Ravens up 6 with Storm at 0 still. Pardon me, it's 7-0. I apologize for the issues with the captions. Unfortunately, the graphics malfunction. That's why the scoreboard isn't changing. Face-off is won by the Ravens with period going on for 15 minutes. Ravens pick up the possession. Shot on goal, stopped by Zara Smetel. Pardon me if I'm saying his name incorrectly. That's why I prefer to call it Zara by her first name. Face-off won by the Storm. Puck is in possession by the Ravens. Rayfield, centering pass, goes wide. Rom looking for help. Sauvé has it now. Pardon me, the Sauvé, not Rom. No, Heffernan has it. Heffernan gets it to her teammate, Rocky. Puck still in the Storm zone, kept in possession. Now it's out of play. Sauvé will push it in. Line change done by both teams. Storm holding onto the puck, but it's now intercepted by Golly. Golly gets it. There's a shot taken by Davies. Now it's back. Here's Golly. Now here's the Rob. Gets it to McCoubry. McCoubry takes a shot that is blocked. Puck is cleared out of zone. Icing waved off as it was deflected. McCoubry now has it. McCoubry intercepted by the Storm. Storm trying to skate through. Raleigh gets it back to Romp. Romp gets it to her teammates on the other side. Here's Davies. Davies gets it to Romp. Romp unable to hold it as McCoubry tries to go at it, but the Storm stay in possession of it. The Storm clear it out of the zone. Puck is heading into the Raven zone. Will be an icing call. 12:57 left in the period. McCoubry to take the face-off. Face-off is won by McCoubry. Puck is taken back by the Storm. Now in the Raven zone as the Ravens look to retrieve it. Collins putting pressure and pushes it out. Storm in possession. They shoot it in as the team makes their line change. Ravens retrieve the puck. Long pass. Tipped by Tao. Tao takes it back. She now has room. She takes the shot. It's stopped by Zara. The Windy City Storm are located in the state of Illinois, if anyone's wondering where they come from. Must have seen take the face off. Switch up made as Coburg takes the face off, but the Ravens win the face off. Now here's Gustafson. Foul forward at the back. Intercepts it, keeps it in play. There's a bit of a battle for it. At least the captain steps in, keeps it in play, and now here's Annette. Annette, Deeks has control of the puck. Puck is shot through, but the Ravens keep it in play. Foul forward now at the right corner. Storm decide to shoot it out, and it's going to be icing against the Storm. 11:28 left in the period. Defense makes a change with Rayfield and Sauvé jumping in. Gustafson to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Ravens. Rocky pinned down the boards. Play tripped up as the play continues. Ravens get the puck in. Gustafson looking for Walkie. Walkie picks up the puck. Hitting the boards. Now Gustafson picks it up again. Looking for Sauvé. Puck in possession by the Storm now, as a deflective stick is left in play. Puck still in the Raven zone as the puck is now behind the net. Long pass intercepted by the Storm. 61 goes at it. Shot is deflected up and over. Davies backhands it, and now here come the Ravens. Centering pass, shot stopped by Zara. Zara's made some great saves despite the score. Now here's Golly. Play is stopped due to an injury. We have an injury on the play, so play will stop as the player is being assessed. Number 16, Lily Aristamo, despite being down, is able to get up, and she's able to get back onto the bench. Pardon me, that's not the player I was looking at. I believe it is Kate Cabell. Apologies. The player seems fine, but she's being assessed. Ravens back to take the face off. Storm win the face-off. Kubri behind the net. Stays with it, gets to the pass. Their teammate's been pinned down. Puck is now in possession by the Storm as they're looking to clear it out. They clear it out. Puck is now in the Raven zone as they race back to go at it. Ravens back in possession of the puck. But the Storm pick up the puck. Here's a shot that goes wide. Davies tried to get it back into the zone, but now Golly with the long pass goes wide, just missing McCoubry, and it's icing against the Ravens. 8:55 left in the period, 7-0 Ravens still. Is taking place at the Waterloo Memorial Complex today, with the tournament taking place at a few different rinks. Face-off is won by the Storm, but the Ravens pick up the puck. Shot hits the post as Slot crashed into the boards. Play now at the blue line. Face off one by the Ravens. Here's McCoubry. McCoubry has room. Shot, scores! McCoubry gets it to Slock, who's able to put the Ravens aboard. It's now 8-0. Face off won by the Ravens. Weiss has it now. Weiss backhands her, clears it from the Raven zone. Now into the Storm zone. New pass to number 87, number 80, the captain. Battle for it now, the middle line. McCoubry picks it up. Here's McCoubry. So the goal is unassisted from Miles Slock. McCoubry battles for it at the boards. Storm are able to clear it. Line change is taking place as the puck is shot into the Raven zone. Averill will play it in. Now here's Tout. Tout gets it to Collins. Collins slips up and is able to get it back to Tout, but the puck is intercepted by the Storm. The Storm now have it now. Wide shot that hits the post, and now here comes McCoubry. Isla McCoubry gets pinned down by the defense, and now here's Tout. Tout brings it against the boards, or no, pardon me, that was McCoubry. Tout and McCoubry have the numbers 8 and 9. Puck is now in the Raven zone, but it's nice and call against the Storm. Face-off won by the Storm. Puck still in the Storm zone as the Ravens take back possession. Here's Rayfield. Tries to do a move and it's intercepted by the Storm. Now it's a 2-on-2, but the play is offside, I believe, against the Storm. Ravens keep it in the Storm zone. Storm are able to clear it out. Now in the Raven zone. Battle for it now with Martin trying to go at it. Martin picks up the puck. Martin gets it to a teammate. Backhander. Now battle for it as Gustafson has it. Gustafson, Deeks just goes wide as there was a great opportunity for them. Puck now in the Raven zone as it's picked up by the team. Rump goes in, backhand shot. Rump picks it up. Here's Rump. Looks for Emma McCoubry. That puck goes wide. Emma McCoubry battles for it behind the net. 5:20 left in the third period. Here's Emma McCoubry. McCoubry backhands it towards Davies. Davies battles for it with McCoubry. Storm pick it up. They try and shoot it, but the puck slowly gets back into the Raven zone, but Danica Averill chooses to keep it play alive. Storm trying to get on the scoreboard with under 5 minutes left. Put pressure on. Here's a shot saved by Averill. 4:38 left in the period. Score being 8-0. Cooper to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Storm. Puck now at the middle. Shot back into the Raven zone with the Captain Weiss retrieving it from Averill. Puck is looped out. Just out of reach. Puck is deflected. Out of play. Face-off won by the Storm. Balfour now at the right corner. Here's a shot by McCoubre. It's saved by Zara. Flapper by Tout goes wide. Weiss now has it. Weiss gets it to Tout. McCoubre has it now. Here's Collins. She shoots it over. Puck is now taken back by the Storm. Battle forward now. Puck is picked up by Heffernan. Now to Tout. Here comes Tout. Just isn't able to hold on to it, but as the Storm pick it up and they're now in the Raven zone. Three minutes remaining in the third period. 8-0 Ravens still. Puck is shot in. No icing on the play. Here's Heffernan. Intercepted, taken back by the Storm. Storm are able to hold it into the zone. Kept alive still. Rayfield bows forward now. Puck is just cleared out of the Raven zone as they put pressure. Puck is now in the Storm zone as they are a few ladies short right now. Puck is now cleared out and too short of a... And now there is a penalty on the play, I believe for tripping against the Ravens. So with 1:56 left, I believe the Storm will be going on a power play. Face-off won by the Ravens. Golly retrieves the puck. Pinned between two Storm players as the puck is stopped with puck being frozen. Face-off won by the Storm, nearly intercepted by the Ravens. Storm keep it alive. 1:27 left in the power play. Pardon me, 1:23 left in the period as the power play is less than the time available. Ravens are able to pick it up with Martin shooting it in. Ravens looking just to kill the clock, kill time. Kubri almost had the puck on, but it just slipped out of her stick as she races for it. Ravens looking to just kill the time with less than a minute left. Kubri. Unable to hold it as the Storm get possession back of it. The puck misses the Storm player, so it'll be icing against the Storm with 35.9 seconds left in the period. Face-off won by the Ravens. Collins with it. She's got one goal this game. Here's a shot deflected wide. Less than 30 seconds left in the period. Storm are able to clear it, but the puck is back in the Storm zone as they get back to the Raven zone. One last opportunity, but the puck has been cleared. And that should do it. Less than 10 seconds left as there's a race for the puck. Romp holds possession of the puck. One last chance, and time expires. Final score being 8 for the Raven, 0 for the Storm.
Hey, what was the final score? 8? Did you count the shots on goal? Okay. You're like, no, I don't have time for that.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in today. Tomorrow, the Ravens will be back to face off against the Little Caesars at 9:30 a.m. and Deniken's College Brigade varsity at 3:30 p.m. So you don't want to miss this. You've been listening and watching to Ravens Hockey on YouTube. My name is Liam. I bid you good day to all. Bye for now.